could David Tennant be coming back as Doctor Who?
So he has to regenerate again, doesn't he?
Is that a serious possibility, or is that fans saying, bring back David Tennant as Doctor Who?
If Sean Connery can, if James
David
Bond
Tennant
can, why not David Tennant?
Well,
Never say never.
As you say, I mean, if anyone can, Doctor Who can. The good Doctor
there you
can.
go.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, welcome back! Hello Whovians, Crispy Pro here, and welcome back to the channel and back to another weekly video. So I was gonna start 2022 with my massive Doctor Who Flux review video essay. I've been working on it for a bit now, but my feed has just been full of videos like this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. So I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm a Who-tuber. I'm gonna talk about it too. I honestly feel like I have to address it because we've done videos like this in the past and they always end the same way. So let's do it. So for those of you who might not know, there is this rumor currently floating around the Whoniverse, and it goes a little something like this. This was taken from the Radio Times, but there's heaps of other sites that have cited it. Basically, the rumor is that when Jodie Whittaker regenerates, she won't turn into a new actor. Instead, she'll turn into David Tennant, the character for the first time returning to an actor who's played it before, ignoring certain exceptions. The idea, apparently, is that it isn't a return for the 10th Doctor. Instead, it's a new incarnation who just looks and sounds the same, possibly drawing on the fact that female Time Lords have previously shown to have more control over their regenerative appearance. I mean, look, David Tennant, don't get me wrong, he's an absolute stud, but if I could control my regeneration, I'm looking like McGann. Daddy McGann. Oh goddamn, McGann. Ah, McGann, you've done it again. The article continues to say, we should be clear that this is not a real story. Great. It's not an official announcement from the BBC that David Tennant is back. It's not even a scoop by a newspaper or a website who can back up their claims with sources. Great. This is an anonymous post on social media saying a guy who previously told them something correct also said this was happening. In other words, it's totally unreliable. However, hearing something from a guy is often how we find out the truth behind big plans behind the scenes of a show like Doctor Who. I mean, it's the same thing every single year. Like, we've had a lot of rumors that have ended up being true, like Sacha Dhawan's Master and the TARDIS being like sick in Flux. Those are the only two that really come to mind, actually. But I know there are quite a few that have actually come true that a lot of us thought was just absolute gobblewash. Is that a word? But hold your horses. I hope your horses are being held, because now Catherine Tate is in the mix. In a rather surprising turn of events, it now appears that Catherine Tate, who played Donna Noble, could be about to return to the TARDIS. Considering how Donna's storyline ended, this could be even more unlikely than David Tennant's comeback and would certainly raise a few eyebrows. But according to the same BBC source that predicted Tennant's return, Catherine Tate wouldn't be playing Donna and instead would be portraying a completely different character. I'm sorry, what? It remains unclear whether or not her new role would be anything more than a small cameo or a much bigger role. The information we have comes from a Doctor Who group, with the poster claiming this is the same BBC source who leaked the David Tennant return news. Okay, well there we go. Those are the articles that are on the internet right now, doing the rounds, getting up clicks. Honestly, don't know what to think, because yes, obviously, I would love to see David Tennant and Catherine Tate back, because those two have incredible chemistry and they're some of the best Doctor Who characters. So I'm obviously not going to say no to them coming back, even though Donna would be playing a different character. I mean, she could be doing something like what Rose did for the 50th, where she played the moment bad wolf girl. So I don't know what to take from this, really, because, you know, right now we have Russell T Davies as our new showrunner. Not for long, hashtag crispy for showrunner. Russell T Davies is a very, very smart man, and I'm sure he could make it work. He has in fact worked with David Tennant and Catherine Tate in the past on a little show called Doctor Who, not sure if you've heard of it. So if anyone can make it work, it would be him, but why would he do it? Why would he do it? I don't know. But the reason I think this is total like bollocks or gobblewash, whatever term you prefer, is because we've had a similar story like this that came out in 2016. So let me cast your mind back to 2016, where all we had to look forward to that year was this guy. There was this massive rumor that Peter Capaldi was actually going to regenerate into Matt Smith.
Crazy rumors kept on popping up, and I thought, was it time? Was it time for Matt Smith to return?
Spoiler alert. That didn't happen. And I actually made a video on that back in the day, and I just rewatched that then, and look at this clip from there.
And they're kind of making it out as if like this is the first time a previous Doctor has been rumoured to, you know, come back as the Doctor, like regenerate into his previous self. Because I remember when Capaldi was being cast, how you could like bet on who's going to be the next Doctor. Like in the top 10, there was David Tennant. So I was like, why would they make Matt Smith regenerate into David Tennant? They would get a completely new actor, and they did, and it was Capaldi, and it's been great.
So apparently David was going to replace Matt Smith as well, so this is not a new rumour. A pneuma. They probably thought that Tennant was going to replace Tom Baker back in the day. That's how deep I think this thing goes. But anyways, I just want to make this video because I think the whole thing is silly. It could still happen, okay? But the chances of it, I think, are so slim. And who knows, like, I would love to eat my own words here. This video should be an embarrassment for me and my career online. Honestly, I do not think that is going to happen. I think that David and Catherine will be back for the 60th. I think that's kind of maybe where this rumor started. I know that some people were saying online that there were going to be some like special episodes. They could do that. There could be a one-off thing, but I honestly do not think that David Tennant is not going to be the 14th Doctor, which is what these news articles have been reporting. So, is David Tennant going to be back? I'm going to say yes, but just for the 60th, like he said in many interviews since the 50th came out. What about Catherine Tate coming back? I mean, there was a rumor that she was going to be in flux, and that obviously didn't happen, so who knows? I don't know where these things start. But hey, that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of David Tennant coming back, of Catherine Tate coming back, of David Tennant being the 14th Doctor. Please let me know in the comments below. I'll read all of them, reply, do the little heart thing, you know the drill. I did ask you guys on Twitter what you thought of this. Liam says, I can see him back for the 60th, but beyond that, I think there is such a thing as too much of a good thing. Ben says, looking likely. That leaker has been spot on with a lot. Don't mind it as well. There you go. Nick says, I would probably still watch the show, but I would absolutely seethe every time I did, lol. I mean, look, I'm still gonna watch the show. That's just what I do. Doctor Who is my identity. Yep. Alrighty, that's gonna do it. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks for being back. Happy Who Year, everyone. Please like this video, please subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you very, very soon. I do have some cool stuff in the pipeline, not just the Flux video essay, but something a little bit more. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's a collaboration of sorts, so there you go. Anyway, hope you have an awesome day, an awesome new year, and I'll see you when David Tennant's the Doctor again. Allons-y!